Namaste, Chachi. How are you?
Namaste, beta. I'm good. When did you come from city?
Just yesterday.
This time you came back after a year. Tell me, what did you bring from the city?
Chachi, Bhaiya brought a computer for me.
Computer? What wastage of money. You should have brought a TV instead.
Chachi, it's not wastage of money. A computer does lot more than a TV. You just can watch movies, serials, news and songs on a TV. But using a computer, you can connect to your family and friends who are far away from you. You can even see and talk to them sitting miles away. In addition, you can keep safe any kind of information in a computer. Big calculations can be done just in a blink of eye. Also, using a computer, you can book your railway tickets, operate your bank accounts, book your LPG cylinders, and get information on different government departments and ministries.
Wow, a computer does so many things. I never knew.
Sure, Chachi. For that you will have to come to my home. I'll show you my computer and will let you know how it works.
Okay, then let's go. I'm so excited to see your computer.
Sure, Chachi. Please come.
So, Chetna, do you also know how to work on computer?
Yes, Chachi, I know little about computer as I'm taught in my school.
See, Chachi, this is our computer.
Wow, it really looks just like a TV. But how can it be different from TV and how does it work?
Well, first you need to learn and understand the basics of computer, to know about computer and how it works. After completing this module, you will be able to explain what is computer, identify the components of a computer, describe the computer memory, identify the hardware and software of a computer, set up a computer, start a computer. In this session, you learn about the basics of computer. So, let's start with defining a computer. Computer gets its name from the word compute, which means calculation. We have seen what a computer can do for us than just calculate. A computer is an electronic device used to store and process data and information. A computer takes data, processes it as per the instructions provided, and converts it into electronic information for us. A computer is a collection of hardware and software components that help us accomplish many different tasks. Hardware consists of the computer itself and any other equipment connected to it. Software is the set of instructions that the computer follows in performing a task. Today, computers are used in industries, schools, government offices, banks, railways, and shops. By using computers, we save a lot of time, effort, and money. On the basis of their size and performance, computers can be majorly classified as supercomputers, mainframe computers, microcomputers, notebook and laptop computers, personal digital assistant, and tablet. Click each type to know more about it. How a computer works. So, now we know what is computer and what kind of computers are there to facilitate us in doing different tasks. But how does it work? Let us see. We know that any machine or device works on instructions being provided and gives us the desired output based on the instructions. Similarly, computer also takes instructions. It takes instructions, digits and letters as its inputs. Then, Central Processing Unit or CPU processes these inputs. Finally, computer presents the processed data as a result or output and displays it through monitor, printer, speakers, or projector. Let's understand this with an example. Suppose we need to get the sum of three numbers, 245, 321, and 678 using computer. For this, We provide these three numbers as input to the computer using the keyboard. Then, we instruct computer to provide the sum of these numbers. Computer takes these numbers and the instruction as inputs. Then, these numbers are getting processed in the CPU as per the instruction. And the output or the sum is displayed on the monitor. You can see all these happening in blink of an eye. Computer system is made up of a number of components. These components are input devices, memory devices, and output devices. We have seen that computer takes input to process it and provides output. But how do we provide input to the computer? Let's explore. We give data or instructions to the computer by using input devices. Input devices are those devices that can be used to insert data, instructions, or information into a computer. Keyboard, mouse, joystick, microphone, and scanner are a few input devices. Out of all these input devices, the most we will be using are the keyboard and the mouse. So, let us know them in more detail. Let us start from the keyboard. Keyboard is used to enter data into a computer. Now, let us see different types of keys and their functions. Typing keys. These here are typing keys. They include the letters, numbers, punctuation, spacebar, and symbols. Control keys. The Control key, Alt key, the Windows logo key, and the Escape key are the control keys. These keys are used alone or in combination with other keys to perform certain actions. Function keys. Function keys are labeled as F1, F2, F3, and so on, up to F12. The functionality of these keys differs from program to program. These keys are used to perform specific actions. Navigation keys. Navigation means locating position. The navigation keys help us to move around in documents, data sheets, presentations, or web pages, and edit text. These include the arrow keys, home, end, page up, page down, delete, and insert. This here is numeric keypad. It is designed like a conventional calculator to input numbers. Now, see this mouse. It is called mouse because it holds the shape of a real mouse. It is interesting how we use a mouse. It needs more skill than using a keyboard. We use mouse to point to and interact with items on our computer screen. Mouse is a pointing device. When we move the mouse, we can see a small moving arrow. This arrow is called the pointer. Using this pointer, we can provide data or instructions to the computer for processing. A mouse has two buttons, a left button and a right button. Mouse also includes a scroll wheel between the buttons to help us scroll through documents and web pages more easily. Another component of a computer is output devices. These devices are used to display the processed data or result to the user. The main output devices are monitor, printer, speaker, headphone, and projector. Let us know more about these output devices. Monitor is the most common output device. A monitor is a screen that is used to display the output, such as text and graphics. Monitors are of two types: cathode ray tube or CRT and flat panel displays. CRTs are cheaper and have good viewing angle, but they are also bulkier and consume more power. On the other hand, the flat panel displays have no magnetic interference and are lighter. They are also costlier. A printer takes processed data from the computer and generates a hard copy of the same. Printers are commonly used to print text data and images. It converts the soft copy into the hard copy. A soft copy is an electronic copy of some type of data, such as a file or image that is viewed on a computer's display, while a hard copy is the printed copy of that document. There are three main types of computer printers, namely inkjet, laser, and dot matrix. A speaker is an output device through which we can hear sound. Without a speaker, we will not be able to listen to music. Headphones give sound output from the computer. They are similar to speakers, except they are worn on the ears, so only one person can hear the output at a time. Projector is an output device with which an image and text is projected onto a flat screen. A projector is often used in meetings or to make presentations. It allows the display to be visible to many people. To understand computer memory, first let us see how we remember things. When someone tells us his or her name, what happens? We remember the name, right? So that when we meet the same person the next time, we call them by their name. So where is the name stored? It is stored in the memory of our brain. When we know something, it is stored in the memory. Similarly, if I ask you a simple question, like how much is 2 plus 2? Can you answer it now? Right, 2 plus 2 is 4. So, how did you know? You did the calculation in your brain, right? Similarly, computer needs to remember things and do some calculation or simply process. It needs a memory. So, the place where computer stores data and programs is called computer memory. Computer has two types of memory. These are primary or main memory and secondary memory. Let me explain computer memory in detail for you. The main memory is very fast and is also called random access memory or RAM. Data and instructions are stored in the main memory, from where it can be retrieved by Central Processing Unit or CPU for processing results. RAM is the memory in which all programs are stored. The speed of the computer depends on RAM. Cache memory is a memory that is a part of RAM and is very near to the processor. It is used to improve processing speed. Primary memory is limited, so to store unlimited data, we use secondary memory. Let us understand why it is secondary. Any data or program that is kept on secondary memory needs to be copied on RAM to get used by the computer. Computer cannot process data directly on secondary memory. Examples of secondary memory are floppy disk, hard disk, magnetic tapes, pen drives, magnetic bubble memories, and optical memories. It is interesting to know about computer memory. Let us also know how computer stores data in its memory. Computer stores all information in just 2 digits, 0 and 1. A single binary digit, that is, a 1 or a 0, is called a bit. A group of 8 bits is called a byte. 1 byte is equal to 8 bits. 1 kilobyte or 1 KB is equal to 1024 bytes. 1 megabyte or 1 MB is equal to 1024 KB. 1 gigabyte or 1 GB is equal to 1024 MB. So, now when someone tells you that you have a 2 GB RAM, you know what it means. We know that a computer is a collection of hardware and software components. You must be curious to know what are these hardware and software. Let us check out. All physical components of a computer that can be touched or felt are called hardware. The electronic circuits and mechanical components of a computer, such as hard disk, printers, central processing unit, keyboard, and mouse, are examples of hardware. The hardware devices are very important, but they are useless without the instructions that control them. These instructions that are used to control hardware and accomplish tasks are called software. Software is a general term used for computer programs. These programs are planned, step-by-step set of instructions that direct the computer what to do and how to do. Software can be of two types: application software and system software. An application is a job or a task that a user wants to accomplish through a computer. Application software is a program that helps the user to perform a specific task. For example, application software enables a user to write a letter or create a drawing. So, Microsoft Word and Microsoft Paint are the application software. The programs that are directly related to the computer hardware are called system software. For example, to run a computer, we need an operating system, about which we are going to learn later. Operating system is system software. Let's summarize what we have discussed in this topic. A computer is an electronic device used to store and process data and information. Computer takes input, processes it, and then gives output as per the given instructions. Input devices are those devices that can be used to insert data, instructions, or information into a computer. For example, keyboard, mouse, or joystick. Output devices are those devices that display the processed data or result to the user. For example, monitor and printer. The place where computer stores data and programs is called computer memory. All physical components of a computer that can be touched or felt are called hardware. The instructions that are used to control hardware and accomplish tasks are called software. In the last session, we learned what is computer and how it works. In this session, we'll discuss how to set up and start a computer. A computer or computer system mainly consists of a system unit or case and other devices such as monitor, keyboard, mouse, speakers, and microphone. In order to use a computer, we need to connect all the devices to the system unit. Let's see how to connect all these. First, place the monitor on a desk or table. Then, place the system unit near the monitor because we need to connect a few wires between them. It can be under the table on a dry stool or beside the monitor. Be sure of the place where the system unit is to be kept. The place should be well ventilated and has good airflow. This will help to prevent the system unit from overheating. Look at the rear portion of the system unit. It has all various connection slots or ports for connecting various devices. First, connect the monitor to the system unit. This is the video port of the system unit. It is called VGA port. This is the VGA cable of the monitor. The color of the video port and the connectors of the VGA cable is blue to make them easier to identify. Now, connect one end of the VGA cable to the video port on the system unit and the other end to the monitor. Now, we need to connect the keyboard to the system unit. Keyboard has two types of connectors. They are PS2 connector and USB connector. We can connect the keyboard to any of the two ports, depending on its type. A desktop computer keyboard often comes with PS2 connector. Connect the keyboard using its port to the keyboard port in the system unit. After connecting the monitor and the keyboard, we need to connect the mouse. Mouse has three models of connectors. These are PS2, serial, and USB connector. If the mouse has a PS2 connector, connect it to the PS2 mouse port in the system unit. If the mouse has a serial connector, connect it to the serial port in system unit. And if the mouse has a USB connector, connect it to any USB port in system unit. Now, we need to connect the printer to the system unit. Printer has two models of connectors. They are parallel port connector and USB connector. We can connect the printer to any one of the two ports in the system unit, depending on the type of connector in the printer. Now that all the main peripherals like monitor, keyboard, mouse and printer are connected to the system unit, all we have to do is to provide power supply to the system unit and the monitor using two power supply cables that come with the computer. Plug one power supply cable into the power supply plug in the system unit. Plug another power supply cable into the monitor. Now, plug both these power supply cables to the power plugs on a switchboard. Now, the computer system is ready to use. All the peripherals together and set up a computer. Now, bring it into its life. Let's start it. To start a computer, first, switch on the power supply for both the system unit and the monitor. Now, press the power button of the system unit. It is usually located on the front side of the system unit. Ensure that the LED of the system unit is turned on. Next, switch on the monitor. To switch it on, press the power button that is located on the front or the bottom side of the monitor. Ensure that the LED of monitor is turned on. Within a few seconds, the display appears on the monitor. Here, you can see the boot screen as soon as the computer starts. Wait until everything is loaded and Windows desktop screen appears as shown here. Now our computer is ready to use. Some common problems might occur when we try to start a computer. Even after it has started, some problems, like keyboard or mouse isn't working, can occur. We need not worry about such problems. We can resolve such problems ourselves. Let us see some common problems and the troubleshooting methods to resolve these. We have switched on the power supply of the system unit and the monitor and pressed the power button on the system unit. Still, the LED of the system unit is not on and the system does not start. In this case, we need to double check if there is any loose connection in cables. It is advised to remove it and plug in again and try repeating the procedure of starting a computer. After starting the computer, if the boot screen doesn't appear on the monitor, check if the monitor is turned on. Check the connection of the monitor or reconnect. The computer has started, but we are not able to use the keyboard and the mouse. To troubleshoot this problem, we need to check that the keyboard or mouse is connected to the correct port. Check the keyboard or mouse connector for bent, broken, or missing pins. Try reconnecting your keyboard or mouse. Restart your computer and see if that fixes it. In this topic, to set up a computer, we need to connect all parts like monitor, keyboard, mouse, and printer to the system unit. To connect a monitor, connect one end of the VGA cable to the video port on the system unit and the other end to the monitor. Connect the keyboard using its port to the keyboard port in the system unit. Provide power supply to the system unit and the monitor using two power supply cables. To start a computer, switch on the power supply for both the system unit and the monitor and press the power button of the system unit.
Bhaiya, now I know how computer is useful to us. I am now curious to know more about it.
Good to know this, dear. This is just the starting of the journey. There are many more interesting things waiting for you. For now, you know how to switch on this computer. Can you please switch it on for me?
Sure, Bhaiya. Oh, last time also when you turned on the computer, the same screen was there.
You are very smart. You notice a lot of things. This screen always appears when you switch on this computer. This is because of a program that comes preloaded in the computer.
Oh, what is this program called?
This is the operating system of this computer.
Operating system?
Yes, the operating system. This is the program that helps us to interact with computer programs.
Interesting.
So, let us now know more about operating system and its types. We will also know about some basic functionalities of operating system. After completing this module, you will be able to describe the functions of operating system, explain graphical user interface or GUI, personalize the Windows desktop, manage files and folders in a computer, use computer accessories.
Bhaiya, now I know how computer is useful to us. I am now curious to know more about it.
Good to know this, dear. This is just the starting of the journey. There are many more interesting things waiting for you. For now, you know how to switch on this computer. Can you please switch it on for me?
Sure, Bhaiya. Oh, last time also when you turned on the computer, the same screen was there.
You are very smart. You notice a lot of things. This screen always appears when you switch on this computer. This is because of a program that comes preloaded in the computer.
Oh, what is this program called?
This is the operating system of this computer.
Operating system?
Yes, the operating system. This is the program that helps us to interact with computer programs.
Interesting.
So, let us now know more about operating system and its types. We will also know about some basic functionalities of operating system. After completing this module, you will be able to describe the functions of operating system, explain graphical user interface or GUI, personalize the Windows desktop, manage files and folders in a computer, use computer accessories. The operating system plays an important role in using a computer. Let's see various functions of the operating system. It controls and coordinates the operations of a computer. It eases the interaction between the user and the computer. It controls input and output devices. It controls execution of computer programs. It manages the use of the main memory of computer. It helps the user to manage and manipulate files. So, is the computer useless without the operating system? Exactly. Every computer needs an operating system to function. There are a number of operating systems available today. Some famous ones are Unix, Linux, Windows 9X, Windows XP, Windows NT, Windows 2000, Windows 8, Windows 7, Android, Macintosh OS. All these operating systems have some unique features. Android and Windows 8 are also used in mobile phones. So, now can you guess which operating system are we using in this computer? Right, we are using Windows 7. Windows family of operating systems is the most popular operating system. This is made by the Microsoft Corporation of the United States of America. To know the version of a Windows operating system, go to the desktop and right-click on Computer. Select Properties. Here you can see the name and version of the Windows operating system. Operating system can be user-friendly with many icons and images, or it can be just text or characters based. Based on this feature, operating system can be categorized into two types: Character User Interface or CUI, Graphical User Interface or GUI. Look at the following images. First image does not have any icons or images. It has only text and characters. Hence, it is called Character User Interface. We perform any task on CUI by giving commands in text, such as rename, CLS, CD, MD, and dir, or directory. Example of CUI is Disk Operating System or DOS, or DOS. Now, look at the second image. This image has a background picture as well as many icons. Hence, we call it a graphical user interface. Examples of GUI are Windows XP, Windows NT, and Windows 7. Let us know more about Windows 7. Look at the GUI of Windows 7. This interface makes it easy for you to interact with the applications that you want to use. It also helps you to choose programs and keep them organized. Windows are a WYS, WYG kind of graphical user interface. Means, what you see is what you get. If the operating system on your computer is Windows, the first screen that appears after switching on the computer is the desktop. The desktop is similar to the top of our desk. As we can keep all the things like a pen to write, brushes to paint, calculator, and alarm clock on our desk, we can use the Windows desktop to keep all the applications and utilities organized in the computer. The desktop is divided into two areas: the main area or the desktop and the taskbar. The narrow strip here at the bottom is called the taskbar. The taskbar contains a start button that we can use to access all the programs of the computer. You can also pin various programs to the taskbar as icons that can be used to quick access of the programs. The taskbar has a clock at the right side. The desktop has a background. The background is called the wallpaper of the computer. We will learn more about using desktop in the next session. Let's summarize what we have discussed in this topic. Operating system is an interface between user and computer that enables the user to effectively use the system resources and access other programs. Windows operating system is the most popular operating system. Operating system can be categorized into two types: Character User Interface or CUI and Graphical User Interface or GUI. The desktop is divided into two areas: the desktop and the taskbar. In the last session, we learnt about the graphical user interface. In this session, we'll learn about managing files and folders. Look at this. This is the first screen that we get when we start and log on to our computer. This is called desktop. Look at these small pictures on the desktop. These are called desktop icons. These icons represent shortcuts for files, programs, and folders. With the help of these icons, you can quickly access files, programs, and folders. You can see a horizontal bar at the very bottom of the screen. This bar is called the taskbar. The taskbar also contains many icons and shortcuts. Let's explore all these in more detail. To understand the taskbar, first understand a task. Any work that we perform on a computer is considered as a task. Can you perform multiple tasks at the same time in a computer? Windows 7 is a multitasking operating system, which means it can help us do multiple tasks at a time. In other words, it helps us run more than one program simultaneously. The taskbar displays all the running applications and programs as icons. It also helps you access many applications and programs in the computer through their icons. The taskbar provides an easy way to switch between multiple programs running on the computer. If number of applications are running and there is not enough space available on the taskbar to keep all the icons, then similar type of icons are grouped together. This here on the taskbar is the Start button. You can access programs and other system utilities using the Start button. When you click on the Start button, the Start menu appears, listing various programs installed on the computer. You can use Control Panel in the Start menu to change various hardware and software settings in your computer. You can also use the Help and Support menu item in the Start menu to get any help you need while working with Windows. With the help of Start menu, you can shut down your computer with a click only. You can also log off from the computer, switch between users, restart the computer, and lock the computer using the Start menu. Let us explore the taskbar towards the right. Here is the system clock, which shows current date and time. When you click on the date and time, it displays a calendar with the clock. The taskbar is really helpful in doing tasks with ease, isn't it? How do we manage if we have to keep number of loose papers? We keep these in a folder, right? Similarly, we can create folders in a computer to store computer files. What is a computer file? It is similar to a traditional file that we can find in an office's file cabinet. In computer, any self-contained piece of information that is available to the operating system and individual programs is called a file. A file can be a document, an image, music, or even a movie. To keep several files at one place, we create a folder. Windows Explorer on the computer window helps us manage and view the hierarchy of folders on our computer. We can create a file or folder in any of the drives in the computer. We can create a file or folder in the desktop too. After creating a file or folder, we can rename it, copy and paste it at other location, or simply move from one location in the computer to the other location. We can also delete a file or folder if we don't require it. If we manage our files and folders well, it saves us a lot of time and helps us work more efficiently. To manage files and folders, we need to be able to work with files and folders. Let's see how to create a new folder in Drive D. Rename it as Chetna. Copy this folder and paste it to Drive E. To create a new folder, click on the Start button to show the Start menu. Click on the computer to display the computer window or Windows Explorer. Click on the Local Disk D icon to view the content in Drive D. Click on the New folder in the menu bar to create a new folder. You can give a name to the new folder and then press Enter. If you don't want to name the folder at this moment of time, Pressing Enter creates a folder with default name as New Folder. Alternatively, right-click on an empty space in the right panel of the selected drive. A pop-up menu appears. Point the mouse to the New option and then click Folder. Press Enter to create a folder with default name as New Folder. Now, rename the new folder to Chetna. To rename the folder, select the folder. Click on the Organize drop-down menu in the menu bar. Select Rename from the menu. Type Chetna and press Enter. The new folder has been renamed to Chetna. A file or folder name can't contain any of the characters displayed on the screen. Now, copy the Chetna folder and paste it to local disk E. To copy and paste a folder, locate the folder. Here, Chetna folder is in local disk D. Select the folder. Click on the Organize drop-down menu in the menu bar. Select Copy from the menu. The folder has been copied. Select Local Disk E, where you have to paste the folder. Select Paste from the Organize menu. A copy of this folder Chetna has been pasted in local disk E. To summarize, let's see the steps below to create a new folder, rename it, copy it, and paste it. To create a new folder, Step 1. Click on the Start button. Step 2. Click on Computer. Step 3. Click on the local disk D. Step 4. Click on the New folder in the menu bar. Step 5. Press Enter to create the new folder. To rename a folder, Step 1. Select the folder. Step 2. Click on the Organize drop-down menu in the menu bar. Step 3. Select Rename from the menu. Step 4. Type the new name. Step 5. Press Enter. To copy and paste a folder, Step 1. Locate the folder. Step 2. Select the folder. Step 3. Click on the Organize drop-down menu in the menu bar. Step 4. Select Copy from the menu. Step 5. Select the location to paste. Step 6. Select Paste from the Organize menu. Let's summarize what we have learnt in this topic. Small pictures on the desktop are called desktop icons. Desktop icons represent shortcuts for files, programs, and folders. Horizontal bar at the very bottom of the screen is called the taskbar. Any work that we perform on a computer is considered as a task. Control panel helps change various hardware and software settings in a computer. Help and support helps get any help if you need while working with Windows. In the last session, we learnt about managing files and folders. In this session, we learn about various accessories of Windows that we can use for creating pictures, performing simple and scientific calculation, and making notes. Windows provides accessories such as Paint, Calculator, and Notepad to help you do all these tasks. To access these accessories in your computer, 1. Click on the Start button on the taskbar. 2. Point the mouse to all programs. 3. Click on Accessories. 4. You can see various accessories are listed here. Click on an accessory to access it. Let us start with Paint. It's fun to create a picture and fill colors to it, isn't it? We can use Paint to create drawings on a blank drawing area or in existing pictures. Paint is used to create, edit, and view pictures. The interesting part is that we can use the self-created pictures in Paint as our desktop background. We can also copy and paste a Paint picture into any other document. Before we start using Paint, let's run or start Paint and know its window. To run Paint, click on the Start button. Point the mouse to All Programs. Click on Accessories. Click Paint. The Paint window appears. Alternatively, you can type Paint in the Search Programs and Files text box in the Start menu. Look at this Paint window. It is divided into 4 major areas: Paint button, Quick Access toolbar, Ribbon, Drawing area. Let's start with Paint button. This is a Paint button. You can perform many actions using this button. Various options in the Paint button are Open, New, Save as, Print. Open. This option helps you open an existing Paint file. New. This option helps you create a new Paint file. Save. This option helps you save a Paint file. Print. This option helps you print a Paint file. Now look at this. This is Quick Access toolbar. As the name suggests, it helps you quickly access frequently used tools, such as Save, Redo, and Undo. You can also customize the Quick Access toolbar by selecting items from the drop-down list. Look at this ribbon. Ribbon contains 2 tabs: Home and View. Let us first know about Home tab. The Home tab provides tools that help in creating and editing images. Home tab provides many options that are majorly categorized into various sections. These are Clipboard, Image, Tools, Brushes, Shapes, and Colors. Clipboard has 3 options: Cut, Copy, and Paste. By using these options, we can cut, copy, and paste a selected object in Paint. These options help you use one object many times in a picture. In the Image section, various options that help you in selecting and editing objects are Select, Crop, Resize, and Rotate. You can use the Select tool to select part of the picture that you want to change. You can use the Crop tool to crop a picture. Cropping helps you edit a picture in a way that only the selected object in the picture is visible. You can use the Resize tool to resize the whole picture, object, or part of a picture. You can use the Rotate tool to rotate the whole picture or a selected part of it. The Tools section provides various tools that you can use to draw and edit a picture. These tools are Pencil, Fill with Color, Text, Eraser, Color Picker, Magnifier. Look at this. The Brushes drop-down menu helps you choose different kinds of brushes to draw a picture. The Shape section provides various shapes that you can use in your picture. It also provides the Line and Curve tools to draw a straight line and a smooth, curved line respectively. The Colors section provides variety of colors to choose from while drawing a picture. Now, look at the drawing area. This area is like a drawing sheet. All drawing, painting and sketching activities are done in this area. Let us now use these tools and options to create a new picture. Notepad. What do you do if you want to write someone's phone number and address quickly? Right. You write it on a piece of paper or on a notepad. Similarly, we can write name, phone number, any textual details and information on Notepad. Notepad is another important accessory in computer. Notepad is a text editing program. You can view and edit text files using Notepad. Before we start using Notepad, let's run or start Notepad and know its window. To run Notepad, click on the Start button. Point the mouse to All Programs. Click on Accessories. Click Notepad. The Notepad window appears. Alternatively, you can type Notepad in the Search Programs and Files text box in the Start menu. Look at the Notepad window. It has a blank space where you can write, edit, and view text. Now, look at this strip. This is Menu Bar. The menu bar contains various menu items. These are File, Edit, Format, View, Help. The File menu provides various options. These are New, Open, Save, Save As, Page Setup, Print, and Exit. The Edit menu helps you edit text. It provides various options. These are Undo, Cut, Copy, Paste, Delete, Find, Find Next, Replace, Go To, Select All, Time, and Date. The Format menu helps you format all the text in the document. It has two options. These are Word Wrap, Font. The View menu helps you view the status bar at the bottom of the Notepad window. The Help menu provides two options, View Help and About Notepad. Using the View Help, you can get any help if you need while working with Notepad. Let's start with using Notepad. You can create your instant note using Notepad. Let's see how to create a new text file. Copy a text, paste the copied text, insert current date and time, change the font to Arial with size 36 and style bold, and save this text file as Chetna's Notes. To create a new text file, open the Notepad window. By default, a new text file is displayed. Write text, Chetna is a nice girl. Select the text you want to copy. Select entire sentence here. Click on the Edit menu and select Copy. The text or sentence is copied. Put the cursor at the place where you want to paste the copied text. Click on the Edit menu and select Paste. Copied text is pasted at the desired place. Now, insert current date and time. To insert current date and time, click on the Edit menu and select Time Date. Now, apply the desired font. To set the font, click on the Format menu and select Font. The font dialog box appears. Select Arial from the font combo box. Bold from the font style combo box. And 36 from the size combo box. Click OK to save changes and close the font dialog box. Now, save this file as Chetna's Notes. To save, click on the File menu and select Save. Save As dialog box appears. Select the desired location and folder and write Chetna's Notes in the file name combo box. Click Save to save the file as Chetna's Notes. The text file is saved in the desired folder. To summarize, let's see the steps to create, edit, and save a text file using Notepad. Step 1. Open the Notepad window. Step 2. Write text, Chetna is a nice girl. Step 3. Select the text you want to copy. Step 4. Click on the Edit menu and select Copy. Step 5. Put the cursor at the place where you want to paste the copied text. Step 6. Click on the Edit menu and select Paste. Step 7. Click on the Edit menu and select Time, Date. Step 8. Click on the Format menu and select Font. Step 9. Select the desired font type, style, and size in the font dialog box. Step 10. Click OK to save changes and close the font dialog box. Step 11. Click on the File menu and select Save. Step 12. Select the desired location and folder and write the file name in the File Name combo box. Step 13. Click Save to save the file. There is always a bit of calculation in our daily life. Whether we go to a grocery shop, travel, or study, we need to calculate weight, amount, or time. How do we calculate these? Often, we are able to do the small calculations in our mind only. But, for larger calculations, we use calculator. Computer also provides calculator as an accessory tool. Calculator helps you to perform simple calculations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. You can also use the calculator to do programming, scientific, and statistical calculations. Before we start using calculator, let's run or start calculator and know its window. To run calculator, click on the Start button. Point the mouse to All programs. Click on Accessories. Click Calculator. The calculator window appears. The calculator window has a menu bar that contains various menu items such as View, Edit, and Help. The View menu helps you select the mode of the calculator that you want to use. These modes are Standard, Scientific, Programmer, and Statistics. The View menu also provides History option that you can select to keep track of all the calculations that the calculator performs in a session. This option is available in Standard and Scientific modes only. If you select the Digit grouping option, it inserts a comma after every third digit on the calculator screen. The View menu also provides various options to select the type of calculation that you want to do. The Edit menu helps you copy digits from the calculator screen and allows you to paste numbers and digits from the clipboard. The Help menu helps you get any help if you need while working with calculator. Click on the calculator's keypad to input numbers and operations. Alternatively, you can use computer's keyboard to input numbers and operations. The result is displayed on the calculator screen. It's as easy as using a physical calculator. Let's summarize what we have learned in this topic. Paint is used to create, edit, and view pictures. We can also copy and paste a paint picture into any other document. Paint window is divided into 4 major areas. These are Paint button, Quick Access toolbar, Ribbon, and Drawing area. Notepad is a text editing program. You can view and edit text files using Notepad. Calculator helps you to perform simple calculations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. You can also use the calculator to do programming, scientific, and statistical calculations.
Bhaiya, it's really fun working with the computer. I can spend a lot of time in working and practicing on it.
So, who is prohibiting you from practicing? You can practice anytime.
Yes, I would do it, but not today.
Why? What happened?
I have got lots of assignments from school today, and I have to submit these by tomorrow. Let me work on these assignments.
Sure. But can I see the assignments?
Sure.
Oh, you have to create assignments with pictures, graphs, and some stylized text also. This is really exciting.
Yes, it is. But I would need to work overnight to complete it.
My dear sister, you don't need to worry. Your computer can help you complete this like a magic.
Really? How can I use my computer to get my assignments done quickly?
This computer has a word processing program or software that you can use to create documents as you desire.
Interesting. What is this program called?
This is called Microsoft Word or MS Word. Let's learn about MS Word. After completing this module, you will be able to identify MS Word as a word processor, explain MS Word window, use MS Word to create, edit, and format documents. Microsoft Word or MS Word or Word is a word processing program that comes with Microsoft Office suite. Microsoft Office or MS Office is an office suite for desktop applications and servers of Microsoft. Some of the most used applications are MS Word, MS Excel, MS PowerPoint, and MS Access. MS Word is a word processing program which is used to increase the readability of any text. It also helps you to share data and documents, use communication tools, access the internet, and print or publish documents. By using MS Word, you can create various kinds of documents such as letters, memos, and reports. You can also edit, format, and print the created documents. You can apply various font styles, font color, insert pictures, graphs, and tables into a document. Before we start using MS Word, let's run or start Word and know its window. To run MS Word, click on the Start button. Point the mouse to All Programs. Click on Microsoft Office. Click Microsoft Office Word 2007. A new document window appears. Look at this document window. It is divided into various parts. These are Title Bar, Quick Access Toolbar, Ribbon, Ruler, Workspace or Text Area, Scroll Bars, and Status Bar. The title bar displays name of the current active document and the program name. You can alter the size of the document window by double-clicking on the title bar. Show the document size coming to its normal state when the title bar is double-clicked. The title bar contains Office button and Minimize, Restore Down, Maximize, and Close buttons. Let us know about them. The Office button displays list of recent documents. You can click on the name of a document in the list to access it quickly. The Office button provides various options as displayed on the screen. You can use these options to create, open, save, print, or publish a document. The Minimize button minimizes or reduces the document window to a taskbar icon. By clicking on the icon, you can restore the window to its previous state. Restore Down button restores the document window to its original size before full screen. Maximize button helps you maximize the document window to full screen. Close button helps you close the document window and exit the Word application. As the name suggests, Quick Access Toolbar helps you to quickly access frequently used tools such as save, redo, and undo. You can also customize the Quick Access Toolbar by selecting items from the drop-down list. By default, Quick Access Toolbar is placed above Ribbon. You can customize its location to below the ribbon by selecting Show Below the Ribbon option from the drop-down list. Look at the ribbon now. Various menu items are arranged at the top of the ribbon as tabs. Clicking a tab displays all related menu options in various groups. Within each group, you can find related menu buttons. Below the ribbon, you can find the ruler. The ruler helps you measure and line up objects in the document quickly. If the ruler is not visible, click the View tab and select the ruler checkbox. The ruler appears below the ribbon. Look at this white space. This is the workspace or text area where you can create document. Look at the horizontal and vertical scroll bars. These help you move up, down, and across your document. The status bar is located at the bottom of the document window. It displays information such as the current page and number of words in the currently active document. You can customize the information that you want to be displayed on the status bar. To customize, right-click on the status bar and select the options you want from the Customize Status Bar menu. Ribbon. So now you are familiar with the parts of a document window. Let's explore the ribbon in more detail, as you will be using this part more frequently while working with the document. The ribbon consists of various menu tabs that help you access program features. These tabs are Home, Insert, Page Layout, References, Mailings, Review, View, Design, and Layout. Click each tab to know more about it. The Home tab. The Home tab helps you format text and paragraphs. The Home tab contains menu options in various groups. These groups are Clipboard, Font, Paragraph, Styles, and Editing. The Clipboard group provides access to various menu options. These menu options are Cut, Copy, Paste, and Format Painter. The Cut, Copy, and Paste options help you copy or move any selected text in a document. The Format Painter helps copy selected formatting and apply it to another. The Font group provides access to various menu options that help change the font face, size,
type, and color of the selected text. The paragraph group provides options to align and indent text in a paragraph. It also helps you apply list, bullet, and numbering to a paragraph and sort the selected text and numerical data. The styles group helps you apply various styles such as normal, no spacing, heading 1, heading 2, title, and subtitle to the selected text in the document. The editing tab helps you search and find text in the document. You can also use the replace menu option to replace a text and its multiple occurrences in the document. The insert tab. As the name suggests, it helps you insert pages, tables, illustrations, links, header and footer, text, and symbol into the document. The Page Layout tab provides options to apply themes to your document, set up a page, set page background, apply paragraph indentation, apply paragraph indentation and spacing, and arrange various objects in the document. The References tab helps you create table of contents and insert footnotes, citation and bibliography, captions, index, and table of authorities. The Mailings tab helps you prepare a form document or letter where each copy is intended to be sent to multiple recipients. The various groups in the tab help you create envelopes and labels, include recipients to your document, write and insert fields such as address and greeting line. Preview the results and check errors before finalizing and finishing. Mail merge is an important feature in MS Word. You can write a customized letter or flyer to all your friends in one shot by using this feature. The Review tab. The Review tab provides various options for proofing the document, inserting, deleting, and navigating through the contents in the document, tracking changes in the document, viewing and navigating through the changes in the document, comparing multiple versions of a document, and protecting the document. The View tab. The View tab helps you in working with views of the document. You can change the views of the document using options in the Document Views group. The View tab also helps you show or hide ruler, grid lines, message bar, document map, and thumbnails. The Zoom group helps you view the document in a particular size. The Window group helps you arrange various document windows open in the application. The Design tab. The Design tab helps you apply various styles to the table in the document. The Layout tab. The Layout tab helps work with table. It helps you view properties of the table and work with rows and columns of the table. In the last session, we learnt about the document window of MS Word. In this session, we'll learn how to create and manage documents in MS Word. When we run the MS Word application, a new or blank document is opened by default, with name as Document 1. We can use this default document as a new document to write text. MS Word also allows you to create different kinds of new documents using existing templates in the application. To create a new document using templates, click on the Office button and select New. A new document dialog box appears. This dialog box is divided into 3 sections. The leftmost section lists various types of templates. The middle section lists and displays all the available templates of the selected type. And the third and the last section provides preview of the selected template. Select a template from the New Document dialog box. The Create button at the bottom right corner of the dialog box is replaced with the Download button if you select any template type from Microsoft Office Online category.
Click Create or Download to create a document based on the selected template. A document is created where you can write text and insert images or pictures. You can now customize the document size using various options in the Page Setup group under the Page Layout tab. To set the document size, click on the Page Layout tab. Select Margins, Orientation as Portrait or Landscape, and Size to set the page. Once you're done with creating a new document, you need to save it. After completing your works with the created document and saving it properly, you need to close it and exit the application. To close the document, click on the Office button and select Close. Alternatively, you can click on the Close button on the title bar to close the document. To exit the MS Word application, click on the Office button and select Exit Word option. You can create a new document and save it in your computer for later use. Let's see how to create and save a new document. To create and save a new document, click on the Start button. Point the mouse to all programs. Click Microsoft Office. Click Microsoft Office Word 2007. A new document as Document 1 is created. Click on the Office button and select Save. Save As dialog box appears. Choose the location and folder in which you want to save the document. Double-click the folder to open it. Write the desired file name for the document in the field name combo box. Select the type of document from the Save As Type drop-down menu. By default, it is set as Word document. Click Save to save the document and close the Save As dialog box. To summarize, let's see the steps below to create and save a new document. Step 1. Click on the Start button. Step 2. Point the mouse to all programs. Step 3. Click Microsoft Office. Step 4. Click Microsoft Office Word 2007. Step 5. Click on the Office button and select Save. Step 6. Choose the location and folder. Step 7. Write file name in the File Name combo box. Step 8. Select the type of document from the Save As Type drop-down list. Step 9. Click Save. So, now you are able to create a new document. You have created a document with name as Chetna document and saved it in Chetna folder under Local Disk E. You may be required to reopen the saved document for adding some more text or editing some part of it. The Office button provides an option, Open, to open an existing document. In the Open dialog box, you can explore the saved document and click Open to open the document. The Open drop-down menu provides options to open the document as read-only, as a copy, or open and repair it. By default, all the files in MS Word are saved in My Documents folder. Therefore, by default, the Open dialog box displays the files of My Document folder. To open the files saved in another folder, you need to browse through the folders in the Open dialog box. You can also open non-Word documents using the Open option. In the Open dialog box, the drop-down menu to the right of File Name combo box allows you to select the type of document you want to open. The drop-down menu lists the types of documents as displayed on the screen. You have created a new document as Chetna document and saved it in Chetna folder under local disk E of your computer. Let's see how to open this document. To open an existing document, click the Office button. Select Open to display the Open dialog box. Double-click the drive in which the folder containing the document is located. Double-click the folder to open it. Select the document that you want to open. Click Open to open the selected document. To summarize, let's see the steps below to open an existing document. Step 1. Click the Office button. Step 2. Select Open to display the Open dialog box. Step 3. Double-click the drive in which the folder containing the document is located. Step 4. Double-click the folder to open it. Step 5. Select the document that you want to open. Step 6. Click Open to open the selected document. Now, we know how to create, save, and open a document in MS Word. Let's see how to insert, delete, modify, and copy text in a Word document. We use keyboard to write text in a Word document. Before we start inserting any text, we can see that the cursor is blinking at the starting point of the document. This means that whatever we write in a new document, it starts from the location where the cursor is blinking. As we type, the cursor moves forward. We press spacebar on the keyboard to put one space after a word or a character. When we reach at the end of a line, Word automatically helps wrap the text to next line. This eliminates the need to press the Enter key until we want to start the text in a new line. When we press the Enter key, the cursor moves to the next line. This allows us to write text in a new line. We can also insert pages, table, illustrations, links, header and footer, symbols, and other objects like word art, text box, and date and time using the Insert menu of the ribbon. We can also edit text in a document. To edit text, we must move the cursor to the place where we want to make the changes. The arrow keys help us move around in a document. The table displayed on the screen lists various arrow keys and their functions. Close the table to continue. In order to edit a document, we can insert, delete, copy, cut, and paste text. Word is usually in the insert mode. As we type in text, it is pushed to the right and down. To delete text, we need to press either the backspace or the delete key. The delete key removes the character from its current cursor position. The backspace key removes the character one position to the left of the current cursor position. We can also undo and redo the edits that we have done in the current document. We can use undo and redo commands from the Quick Access toolbar. The undo command helps reverse the actions. Suppose we have typed in some text and accidentally deleted it. Then, we can click on the undo button to restore the deleted text. Alternatively, we can press Ctrl and Z keys together to perform the undo task. The redo command helps reverse the last undo. So, if we have restored the deleted text by undo command, the redo command will again delete it. To redo a change, we need to click the redo button in the Quick Access toolbar. Alternatively, we can press Ctrl and Y keys together. While editing a document, we can also copy or cut text, line, or paragraph and paste it to other place in the document. To copy or cut text, we must first select it. We can select text using keyboard, mouse, or both. To select single word, let's see how
we can
to move
point the
text
mouse to
from
the
one
word
place
and
and double-click. To move text, select the text that you want to move. Click on the Cut option from the Home menu of the ribbon. Place the cursor where you want the text to be pasted. Click on the Paste option to paste the cut text. The Paste option provides options to paste only the values of formatting or paste the text as hyperlink. Similarly, we can copy text to another place of the same document or in a different document. To copy text, select the text to be copied. Click on the Copy option from the Home menu of the ribbon. Place the cursor to the point where you want to paste the copied text. Click on the Paste option. The copied text gets pasted here. So, we have seen how Word allows you to edit text in a document by using various options and keys. Once we have written text in a document, we can format it to appear in a more elegant or stylish manner. Formatting text includes selecting fonts, changing case, aligning text, indenting paragraphs, and applying bullets and numbers. Font is the style or manner in which text is displayed in a Word document. A font has face, size, style, and color as its attributes. We can select or change these attributes to change the appearance of text in a document. We need to select the text first to apply various fonts attributes to it. Then, we can use the various toolbar buttons and options in the font group to apply these. We can select a font face from the Font Face drop-down list as displayed on the screen. Similarly, we can select or change the font size using the Font Size drop-down menu. We can change the font style of the selected text to bold, italic, and underline by clicking on the Font Style toolbar buttons. We can also change the color of the selected text by selecting a color from the Font Color drop-down menu. Word also allows us to change the case of the selected text. To change the case of a text, first we need to select the text and then click on the Change Case drop-down menu to select a case option. The drop-down menu provides various case options as displayed on the screen. The sentence case capitalizes only the first letter in the selected sentences. The lowercase corrects all the selected text to lowercase letters. The uppercase converts all the selected text to uppercase letters. The title case converts first character of each word to uppercase letter. The toggle case changes uppercase to lowercase and lowercase to uppercase in all the selected text. Alignment helps us organize text in a document. In a Word document, we can left align, right align, center align, and justify the text to enhance the readability. Text is aligned to the margins. We can align text in a document by using these formatting toolbar buttons in the paragraph group under the Home menu of the ribbon. In a Word document, each time we press the Enter key, it creates a new paragraph. We can indent paragraphs to make the text more readable in a document. Indents increase the white space from the margin and decrease the text area for specific paragraphs. We can use these increase and decrease indent toolbar buttons in the paragraph group to increase or decrease the indent level of the paragraph. We often need to make bulleted or numbered lists in a document. We can do this by using the bullets and numbering toolbar options in the paragraph group. We can also change the bullet style and numbering formats by selecting a style or format from its respective drop-down menu. It is interesting to know that we can select a set of format styles of text or a paragraph and apply it to another text or paragraph using the Format Painter. So, we have seen how various formatting options help us make our document look more eye-catching and increase its readability. You have written text in a document, and now you want to format text in the document. In order to format the text, you want to select font, change case, align text, indent paragraph, and apply bullets and numbers to the list. Let's see how to format text in the document. To change or select font, select the text or the paragraph to be formatted. Click on the Font drop-down menu in the Font group of Home menu. Select a font that you want to apply for the selected text. In this case, Arial has been selected. Click on the Font Size drop-down menu. Select a font size for the selected text. Here, font size 14 has been selected. Click on the Bold toolbar button to make the selected text in bold font. Click on the Font Color drop-down menu to select a color of the selected text. Select a color from the displayed list of colors. Blue color has been selected here for the text. To change case of the selected text, click on the Change Case drop-down menu. Select the case that you want to apply for the selected text. Uppercase has been selected here. To align text, click on the required Align Text toolbar button in the paragraph group. Text has been centrally aligned here. To indent a paragraph, click on the Increase Indent toolbar button to increase the indent level of the paragraph. Click on the Decrease Indent toolbar button to decrease the indent level of the paragraph. To create a bulleted list, click on the Bullets drop-down menu. Select a bullet style from the list that you want to apply for the list. To create a numbered list, click on the Numbering drop-down menu. Select a numbering format from the list that you want to apply for the list. To summarize, let's see the steps below to format text in a document. Step 1. Select the text or the paragraph to be formatted. Step 2. Click on the Font drop-down menu. Step 3. Select a font from the list. Step 4. Click on the Font Size drop-down menu. Step 5. Select a font size. Step 6. Click on the Bold toolbar button to make the selected text in bold font. Step 7. Click on the Font Color drop-down menu. Step 8. Select a color from the displayed list of colors. Step 9. Click on the Change Case drop-down menu. Step 10. Select the case that you want to apply for the selected text. Step 11. Click on the required Align Text toolbar button. Step 12. Click on the Increase Indent toolbar button to increase the indent level of the paragraph. Step 13. Click on the Decrease Indent toolbar button to decrease the indent level of the paragraph. Step 14. Click on the Bullets drop-down menu. Step 15. Select a bullet style from the list. Step 16. Click on the Numbering drop-down menu. Step 17. Select a numbering format from the list. What do we do when we need to organize complex columnar information? Yes, we use tables to manage this information. Tables help us to manage information in various kinds of documents, such as forms, scripts, and reports. Tables are made up of rows and columns. Rows are the horizontal lines, columns are the vertical lines, and the intersection makes a cell that can contain data or information. Let's see how to create or draw a table in MS Word. To create a table, place the cursor at the insertion point where you want to create the table. Click on the Insert menu on the ribbon. Select the Insert Table option from the Table drop-down menu. The Insert Table dialog box appears. Select or write the desired number of columns and rows in the table. Click OK to create the table and close the Insert Table dialog box. Alternatively, click on the Table drop-down menu in the toolbar and drag the mouse over the palette to create a table with the highlighted number of rows and columns. Once you have created a table, you can change cell as well as the rows and column width and height. To change width and height of the cell, rows and columns, place the cursor on the cell, row or column and right-click. A pop-up menu appears. Click on the Table Properties option. The Table Properties dialog box appears. The Table tab provides various options to set the table size and align table to the text. Clicking on the Borders and Shading button displays Borders and Shading dialog box that helps you set borders to the table and page. The Shading tab on the Borders and Shading dialog box allows you to fill color to the table. The Row tab of the Table Properties dialog box allows you to set row height of the selected row. The Column tab of the Table Properties dialog box allows you to set column width of the selected column. The Cell tab helps you set the cell width of the table. You can also delete or insert rows and columns in a table as per your requirement. To insert rows and columns, place the cursor in the row or column where you want to insert new row or column. Right-click to invoke the shortcut menu. Point the mouse to Insert option. Select one of the options to insert rows, columns, and cells from the list displayed. To delete cells, rows, and columns, place the cursor in the row or column to be deleted. Right-click and select Delete Cells to display Delete Cells dialog box. Select one of the given options as required to delete the cell, row, or column. So, we have seen how we can create and use table to arrange information in a better and effective way. MS Word also provides various utility options, such as proofing and tracking, to help us review and track changes made in a document. The Review menu in the ribbon provides options to proof, mark comments, track changes, and work with changes in a document. The proofing group of the Review menu has many options, such as spelling and grammar, thesaurus, and translate, that help us proof text in a document. Word automatically checks the spelling and grammar as we type. Spelling errors are displayed with a red wavy line under the incorrectly spelled word. Grammar errors are displayed with a green wavy line under the error. To spell check the entire document, click on the Spelling and Grammar option in the Proofing group under the Review menu. Spelling and Grammar dialog box appears. The dialog box displays the errors and provides suggestions to the errors. We can change the misspelled words to the suggestion or ignore it. To spell check part of a document, select the text or the part and then click on the Spelling and Grammar option. Thesaurus helps us find words with similar meaning from different dictionary. To find similar meaning of a word, select the word and then click Thesaurus. Research task pane appears listing other words with similar meanings. Point the mouse to the word and select Insert from the drop-down menu to replace the selected word with the suggested word. We can also put our comments in a document. To comment, place the cursor at the point where the comment has to be inserted, or select the text to be commented and then click New Comment in the Comments group of the Review menu. A comment text box appears to the right. We can type our comments into it. By selecting Track Changes option in the Tracking group, we can track all changes made to the document, including insertions, deletions, and formatting changes. The changes made in Track Change mode help us identify the changes made to the document. We can accept or reject changes using options available in the Changes group. Let's summarize what we have discussed in this topic. When we run the MS Word application, a new or blank document is opened. By default, all the files in MS Word are saved in My Documents folder. Whatever we write in a document, it starts from the location where the cursor is blinking. When we reach at the end of a line, Word automatically helps wrap the text to next line. The arrow keys help us move around in a document. Word is usually in the insert mode. As we type in text, it is pushed to the right and down. Font is the style or manner in which text is displayed in a Word document. Tables help us to manage information in various kinds of documents, such as forms, scripts, and reports. Chetna, why are you so worried?
Bhaiya, I'm not worried, but busy. Actually, I have a lot of work to do for Chacha.
What are you doing with these numbers?
These are not numbers, Bhaiya. This is the record of creditors and debtors of Chacha's grocery shop. People take lots of goods on credit, due to which he has to keep record of the amount. Some of them pay part of it, then again, he needs to carry forward the remaining amount to the next month. Very confusing and untidy. He has asked me to calculate and prepare this record.
Oh, I know. These are ledger books.
You are very smart. You know everything, but pretend to be ignorant.
No, I'm not. But surely I can help you working with this data in an easy way.
Oh, really? I know you would suggest me to use computer for this.
Yes, again, there is an application or software that helps us work with such kind of data with an ease.
What is this software called?
This is called Microsoft Excel. Let's learn about it. After completing this module, you will be able to identify MS Excel as an electronic spreadsheet. Explain MS Excel workbook window. Use MS Excel to create small budgets. We know that Microsoft Excel or MS Excel is an application or software that comes with MS Office suite. MS Excel is an electronic spreadsheet. It simulates a paper worksheet that we use in our accounting or data management tasks. MS Excel provides various features such as fast calculations, what-if analysis, graphs and charts, and automatic update of calculations. MS Excel has a very powerful and flexible graphical presentation tool. This tool is graphs or charts. Large and complex data can be presented graphically through graphs or charts for quick analysis of a situation. By using MS Excel, we can create simple to complex budgets, store and calculate large and complex data, and create various accounting reports, such as cash flow statements. Before we start using MS Excel, let's run or start Excel and know about its window and elements. To run MS Excel, click on the Start button. Point the mouse to All Programs. Click on Microsoft Office. Click Microsoft Office Excel 2007. A new workbook is created with default name as Book 1. A workbook window has various parts common to other Microsoft Office applications such as MS Word, with some menus specific to MS Excel. It is the workbook where Excel stores all its data. It is a collection of various worksheets, each of which can store data. A worksheet in Excel is made up of rows and columns. Each worksheet has as many as 65,536 rows and 256 columns. By default, a new workbook has 3 worksheets. The name of a worksheet appears on its Sheet tab at the bottom of the screen. By default, the name is Sheet 1, Sheet 2, and Sheet 3. We can rename these worksheets as per our requirements for easy identification of the worksheets. For example, we can rename worksheets to List of Creditors, List of Debtors, and Items Sold. To rename a sheet, double-click the Sheet tab that you want to rename. The existing name in the Sheet tab gets selected. Write the new name that replaces the existing name. Alternatively, right-click on the Sheet tab that you want to rename. Select Rename from the shortcut pop-up. The existing name in the Sheet tab gets selected. Write the new name that replaces the existing name. We may require more than 3 worksheets in a workbook. MS Excel allows you to add or insert new worksheets either at the end of worksheets or before or after an existing worksheet. To quickly insert a new worksheet at the end of the existing worksheets, click on the Insert Worksheet tab at the end of the sheet tabs. A new worksheet with its default name is inserted at the end of existing worksheets. To insert a new worksheet before an existing worksheet, select the worksheet. Click Insert in the Cells group of the Home tab. Click Insert Sheet. A new worksheet with its default name is inserted. You can also right-click on an existing sheet tab and then click Insert. Insert dialog box appears. Click Worksheet and then click OK on the General tab to insert a new worksheet. You can also insert multiple worksheets at once. To insert multiple worksheets at once,
hold down the Shift key on the keyboard and then select the same number of existing sheet tabs of the worksheets that you want to insert in the open workbook. For example, if you want to add 3 new worksheets, select 3 sheet tabs of existing worksheets. Click on the Insert drop-down menu in the Cells group of the Home tab. Click Insert Sheet. The same number of worksheets are inserted that you have selected. You can also right-click the selected sheet tabs and then click Insert. Insert dialog box appears. Click Worksheet and then click OK on the General tab. The same number of worksheets are inserted that you have selected. After creating a new workbook with desired number of worksheets, you need to save it with appropriate name for later use. Let's see how to create a new workbook, insert a new worksheet at the end of existing worksheets, rename Sheet 1 and save the workbook. To create a new workbook, click on the Start button. Point the mouse to All Programs. Click Microsoft Office. Click Microsoft Office Excel 2007. A new workbook as Book 1 is created. To insert a new worksheet at the end of existing worksheets, click on the Insert Worksheet tab at the end of the Sheets tab. A new worksheet with its default name is inserted at the end of existing worksheets. To rename Sheet 1, double-click the Sheet 1 tab. Type the desired name for Sheet 1. To save the workbook, click on the Office button and select Save. Save As dialog box appears. Choose the location and folder in which you want to save the workbook. Double-click the folder to open it. Write the desired file name for the workbook in the File Name combo box. Select the type of workbook from the Save As Type drop-down menu. By default, it is set as Excel Workbook. Click Save to save the workbook and close the Save As dialog box. To summarize, let's see the steps below to create a new workbook, insert a new worksheet, rename a worksheet, and save the workbook. Step 1. Click on the Start button. Step 2. Point the mouse to All Programs. Step 3. Click Microsoft Office. Step 4. Click Microsoft Office Excel 2007. Step 5. Click on the Insert Worksheet tab at the end of the Sheet tabs. Step 6. Double-click the Sheet 1 tab. Step 7. Type the desired name for Sheet 1. Step 8. Click on the Office button and select Save. Step 9. Choose the location and folder. Step 10. Write file name in the File Name combo box. Step 11. Select the type of the workbook from the Save As Type drop-down list. Step 12. Click Save. MS Excel provides various printing options for a worksheet. We can have a preview of the worksheet data before we actually print it. Click on the Office button, point the mouse to Print, and select Print Preview to have a print preview. The Print Preview option helps us preview and make changes to the worksheet before printing. We can also change or modify margins, other page setup options, and header and footer at the time of print preview. By default, the print option prints the current worksheet. However, We can also print a particular area of the worksheet. To print an area, select the area or the range to be printed. Click on the Office button. Point the mouse to print. Click the Print option. The Print dialog box appears. Click on Selection Radio button in the Print What section of the dialog box. Click OK to print the selected area or range. To print a worksheet, click on the Office button. Point the mouse to print. Click the Print option. The Print dialog box appears. Look at the Print What section. It has various print options. Click an option and then click OK to print the worksheet with selected option. By default, Active Sheets has been selected. That allows you to print the selected sheets. Selection allows you to print only selected area of the worksheet. Entire workbook allows you to print the entire work. Let's summarize what we have discussed in this topic. MS Excel is an electronic spreadsheet. It simulates a paper worksheet that we use in our accounting or data management tasks. By using MS Excel, we can create simple to complex budgets, store and calculate large and complex data, and create various accounting reports. It is the workbook where Excel stores all its data. A worksheet in Excel is made up of rows and columns. Each worksheet has as many as 65,536 rows and 256 columns. In the last session, we learnt about the basics of workbooks and worksheets of MS Excel. In this session, we'll learn how to use, store and edit data in a worksheet. We'll also learn how to use various data tools such as graphs or charts to make data more presentable. We know that we use a worksheet to store data in MS Excel. Each worksheet is made up of rows and columns. An intersection of a row and a column is called a cell. These are the cells that contain data. For easy reference, each cell is given a name from its intersection. For example, the cell that is in column A and row 5 is referred to as cell A5. The name is displayed in the name box below the ribbon. A group of adjacent cells is called a range. For example, range of cells from A1 to A5 is denoted by A1 is to A5. Click on a cell to make it active. You can see a rectangular boundary over the cell. This indicates that the cell is active. Then, you can enter data into it. This data can be numbers, text, dates, or time. Let's see how to enter text or numbers in a cell. 1. Click on the cell. 2. Type the number or text that you want to enter. 3. Press Enter or Tab. To enter a date in a cell, 1. Click on the cell. 2. Enter a date using a slash mark or a hyphen to separate the parts of a date. 3. Press Enter or Tab. To enter a time that is based on the 12-hour clock, enter the time followed by a space and then type A or P. By default, MS Excel enters the time as AM. MS Excel allows you to enter the same data into several cells at the same time in just a click. To enter the same data into several cells, 1. Select the cells into which you want to enter the same data. 2. Type the data in the active cell. 3. Press Ctrl plus Enter. You can also enter the same data into several cells by using the fill handle. Sometimes, we need to type a series of text, numbers or dates. In this case, MS Excel offers autofill features that you can use to automatically fill cells with data that follows a pattern or data from a series. A series can be sequence of days or months. For example, day series includes Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and so on. And month series include January, February, March, and so on. Let's see how to create a text series that contains text entries of days of a week. First, enter the first value, that is, first day of the series at the beginning of the series. Then, drag the autofill handle across the cells that you want to fill. Similarly, you can create a series of month names. We can also fill cells with data that follows a pattern. Suppose we want to fill cells with a list that contains serial number that starts from 1 and ends at 10. Then, enter the number 1 in the first cell and number 2 in the second cell. This would set the pattern of increasing number. Now, select both the cells. Drag the autofill handle through the range of cells until number 10 appears to the right of autofill handle. Release the mouse button to fill the cells with series of numbers 1 to 10. Similarly, you can create a series of even numbers and more. Once we have entered data in a worksheet, the data may require some editing at later stage. The editing may include clearing of cell data and moving data from one location to the other. We can edit the contents of a cell either by using the formula bar or editing it in the cell itself. To edit a cell content using the formula bar, 1. Select the cell to be edited. 2. Click on the formula bar present below the ribbon. 3. Edit the cell content as required and press Enter. To edit a cell content in the cell itself, 1. Select the cell to be edited. 2. Press the F2 function key. 3. Edit the content by moving the cursor to the editing point. 4. Press Enter or Tab. Sometimes, you may need to clear a cell by deleting its content. But remember, clearing a cell is not similar to deleting a cell. When we delete a cell, other cells to the right or bottom of the cell shift. Clearing a cell, on the other hand, does not cause other cells to shift. We can clear a cell using different ways. To clear a cell using shortcut menu, 1. Select the cell to be cleared. 2. Right-click on the selected cell. 3. Select Clear Contents option from the shortcut menu. We can also clear a cell using the Delete key. Select the cell to be cleared and press Delete key. The Delete key clears all the contents from the cell, but does not change cell formatting. We can also use menu bar to clear the cell contents. To clear a cell using the menu bar, 1. Select the cell to be cleared. 2. Click on the Clear drop-down menu in the Editing group of the Home tab. 3. Select Clear Contents from the menu. At times, we need to create multiple copies of worksheet data. We can do this by using copy and paste options in MS Excel. We can copy the contents of the cells and can paste into many cells, thus saving effort of typing it again and again. To copy and paste cell contents using the menu bar, 1. Select the cells having the contents to be copied. 2. Click on the Copy option in the Clipboard group of the Home tab. 3. Select the cells in which you want to paste a copy of the data. 4. Click on the Paste drop-down menu in the Clipboard group. 5. Select Paste to paste the copied contents in the selected cells. We can also use the shortcut menu to copy and paste cell contents. To copy and paste cell contents using the shortcut menu, 1. Select the cells having the contents to be copied. 2. Right-click on the selected cells. 3. Select Copy from the shortcut menu. 4. Select the cells in which you want to paste a copy of the data. 5. Right-click on the selected cells. 6. Select Paste from the shortcut menu. We may also need to move data from one cell to another. To move cell contents, 1. Select the cells having the contents to be moved. 2. Click on the Cut option in the Clipboard group of the Home tab. 3. Select the cells where you want to move the data. 4. Click on the Paste drop-down menu in the Clipboard group. 5. Select Paste to paste the contents in the selected cells. We can also use the shortcut menu to move cell contents. So, the various options in MS Excel help us edit cell contents or data. What would you do if the data that you want to enter in a cell is too long for the column to accommodate? Right, you would need to increase the column width and row height to accommodate the contents in the cell. Let's see how to change column width. To change column width, 1. Click on the column heading. 2. Click on the Format drop-down menu in the Cells group of the Home tab. 3. Select the column width option. The column width dialog box appears. 4. Enter the desired column width in the column width text box. 5. Click OK to apply the change in column width. When you select the Auto-Fit column width option, MS Excel automatically resizes the column width to accommodate cell contents. You can also use the mouse to increase or decrease the column width by dragging the border of the column. Position the mouse pointer on the right border of the column header. Press the left mouse button and drag it to the right to increase the column width or towards the left to decrease the width. Release the mouse button when the desired width is set. Now, let's see how to change row height. To change row height, 1. Click on the row heading. 2. Click on the Format drop-down menu in the Cells group of the Home tab. 3. Select the row height option. The row height dialog box appears. 4. Enter the desired row height in the row height text box. 5. Click OK to apply the change in row height. You can also use the mouse to change row height by dragging the row header border. MS Excel provides formulas that help perform calculations on values in a worksheet. Formulas are equations that start with an equal sign. For example, the following formula adds 5 and 3 and gives sum as 8. A formula can contain any or all of the following: functions, references, operators, and constants. A function is a pre-written formula that takes a value or values, performs an operation, and returns a value or values. We use functions to simplify and shorten formulas on a worksheet. The Insert Function option in the Function Library group of the Formulas tab allows us to insert various functions in formulas. These functions are sum, date, average, max, and count, as displayed on the screen. An operator is a sign or symbol that specifies the type of calculation to perform within an expression. There can be mathematical, comparison, logical, and reference operators. Constant is a value in a formula that is not calculated and, therefore, does not change. Let's see how to create a simple formula with constants and calculation operators. 1. Click the cell in which you want to enter the formula. 2. Type an equal to sign. 3. Enter the formula. 4. Press enter. The result of the formula is displayed in the cell. Suppose you have to calculate sum of all the numbers in column A. In this case, you need to create a formula with the function sum. To create a formula with the sum function, 1. Click the cell in which you want to enter the formula. 2. Click on the Insert Function option. The Insert Function dialog box appears. Alternatively, you can click Insert Function icon on the formula bar. 3. Select the function sum from the Select a Function list box. If the sum function is not displayed in the list, browse it from the categories in the Or Select a Category box. 4. Click OK. The Function Arguments dialog box appears. 5. Select the cell reference as an argument in number 1 argument box. To select the cells on the worksheet, click Collapse dialog icon, which temporarily hides the dialog box. Click the Expand dialog icon when done. 6. Click OK to create the formula and close the Function Arguments dialog box. The AutoSum option in the function library allows you to use a formula with function quickly. To use the AutoSum option, 1. Click the cell in which you want to use the formula. 2. Click on the AutoSum drop-down menu. 3. Select the function sum. 4. Select the cell ranges. 5. Press enter. So, now you can use formulas and functions to calculate data in a worksheet. MS Excel allows you to represent data in a more eye-catching way by using charts or graphs. Look at this data. It is the sales report of the shop that displays sales amount of each month of the year. Can you quickly make out which month has the highest sales? Bit time-taking. Now, take a look at this visual. Can you identify which bar is the longest? Right. Bar for the month of April is the longest. This depicts that the month of April has the highest sales. Isn't the graphical representation of data more effective and presentable? Creating a chart in MS Excel is quick and easy. Excel provides a variety of chart types that you can choose from when you create a chart. Let's see how to create a chart in MS Excel. To create a chart, arrange the data in the worksheet that you want to represent in a chart. Select the cells that contain the data that you want to use for the chart. Click on the Insert tab. Click on a Chart Type option in the Charts group. Select a chart type from the displayed list. A chart of the selected chart type is inserted into the worksheet as an embedded chart. When you create a chart, the Design, Layout, and Format tabs are displayed in the ribbon. The various options in these tabs allow you to modify the chart. The Design tab helps you to display the data series by rows or by columns. Make changes to the source data of the chart. Change the location of the chart. Change the chart type. Save a chart as a template. Or select predefined layout and formatting options. The Layout tab allows you to change the display of the chart elements, such as chart titles and data labels. Use drawing tools or add text boxes and pictures to the chart. The Format tab helps you to fill colors, change line styles, or apply special effects to the chart. So, using all these, we can make charts more eye-catching and presentable. Let's see how to create a chart. Select the cells that contain the data that you want to use for the chart. Click on the Insert tab. Click on the Chart Type option in the Charts group. Select a chart type from the displayed list. A chart of the selected chart type is inserted into the worksheet as an embedded chart. To summarize, let's see the steps below to create a chart. Step 1. Select the cells that contain the data that you want to use for the chart. Step 2. Click on the Insert tab. Step 3. Click on the Chart Type option in the Charts group. Step 4. Select a chart type from the displayed list. Let's summarize what we have discussed in this topic. An intersection of a row and a column in a worksheet is called a cell. Each cell is given a name from its intersection. A group of adjacent cells is called a range. MS Excel offers autofill features that you can use to automatically fill cells with data that follows a pattern or data from a series. The AutoFit column width option automatically resizes the column width to accommodate cell contents. A formula can contain any or all of the following: functions, references, operators, and constants. Hi Chetna, how are you?
Hello, Bhaiya. I'm fine.
What are you drawing on this paper?
This one? Actually, I'm working on my school project. I have got a very good topic to work on. I have to make my project on female infanticide.
That's very interesting. You are doing a good work. But if you make a PowerPoint presentation on this, it would be more eye-catching and presentable.
PowerPoint presentation? What is that?
It is a presentation made by using PowerPoint. In a PowerPoint presentation, you can write text and insert pictures, animation, and sound too, to make your presentation more effective and interesting. Let's learn about PowerPoint. After completing this module, you will be able to explain the benefits and features of PowerPoint. Create a PowerPoint presentation. Use PowerPoint to prepare slides. Use PowerPoint to present slides. PowerPoint is a presentation software or program and is a part of the Microsoft Office package. PowerPoint is used to create on-screen presentations. Let's take a look at this. This is a PowerPoint presentation. It has text, pictures, sound, and animation. Using presentation, we can present information or data to our audience in a more interesting and eye-catching way. PowerPoint offers galleries of images and sound that we can use in our presentations to make them more effective. We can animate elements in a slide to appear them in a desired sequence. Also, we can add special effects to the slides appearing on the screen and rehearse the timings of each slide. PowerPoint also offers various design elements like auto layout and presentation templates that we can use to make some interesting presentations. We can also generate speakers' notes and audience handouts from our presentations. Various components of PowerPoint help us organize the presentation content with outlines. Before we start using PowerPoint, let's run or start PowerPoint and know about its window and elements. To run PowerPoint, click on the Start button. Point the mouse to All Programs. Click on Microsoft Office. Click Microsoft Office PowerPoint 2007. A new presentation is created with default name as Presentation 1. A presentation window has various parts common to other Microsoft Office applications, such as MS Word and MS Excel, with some tabs such as Animation and Slideshow specific to PowerPoint. As you can see, the area below the ribbon or the presentation area is divided into 3 sections. This is the default and normal view of the presentation. The panel to the left displays list of slides in 2 ways, as slides and outline. The panel at the bottom has a text area, where you can write text to be added as notes to the slide. Once you have created a presentation, you need to save it with appropriate name for later use. To save a presentation, click on the Office button and select Save. Save As dialog box appears. Choose the location and folder in which you want to save the document. Double-click the folder to open it. Write the desired file name for the document in the File Name combo box. Select the type of presentation from the Save As Type drop-down menu. By default, it is set as PowerPoint Presentation. Click Save to save the presentation and close the Save As dialog box. PowerPoint helps you create a presentation using predefined template or a blank presentation that contains no color or styles. To create a presentation using a template, click on the Office button. Select the New option. The New Presentation dialog box appears. This dialog box is divided into 3 sections. The leftmost section lists various types of templates. The middle section lists and displays all the available templates of the selected type, and the third and the rightmost section provides preview of the selected template. Select a template from the New Presentation dialog box. The Blank and Recent option in the Template section creates a new blank presentation that does not contain any color or style. The Install Templates option helps you choose a template from the pre-built templates of PowerPoint. Choosing a template from this option saves time and effort of creating layouts for your presentation. A template provides layout and placeholders for arranging text, images, or other objects in a new presentation. The Create button at the bottom right corner of the dialog box is replaced with a Download button if you select any template type from Microsoft Office Online category. Click Create or Download to create a presentation based on the selected template. A PowerPoint presentation contains many slides. A slide in PowerPoint is like a page in Word document or a worksheet in an Excel document. It is the slide that contains text, images, and other objects. A slide consists of a documentation area that is normally divided into title and subtitle parts. Both these parts contain placeholders. A faint dotted line appears around each placeholder. Click anywhere within a placeholder to select it. When you type a text in a placeholder, it replaces the sample text in the placeholder with your text. Also, the faint dotted line around the placeholder disappears. When you finish entering text in a placeholder, click on a blank area of the slide to exit from the placeholder or the text object. If you want to add other text box in the slide, click on the Insert tab and select Text Box option from the text group. Now, click on the place on the slide where you want to insert the text box. A text box with insertion point is displayed. When you type text in the text box, the text is resized according to the text entered in it. Use the Enter key to type text in next line. Once you have entered text, you can make changes to it anytime. To make changes to text, click on the text area or the text box. An insertion point is displayed that indicates that you can edit the text now. Select the text to perform various editing operations such as copy, cut, paste, format, and align using editing and formatting options available under the Home tab of the ribbon. After you complete your presentation, you can add or insert and delete slides in your presentation as per your requirement. To add a new slide, click on the Home tab. Click New Slide in the Slides group. A new slide is added after the existing slide in your presentation. If you want to add or insert a new slide with different layout, click on the drop-down arrow of the New Slide option. Various Office themes are listed. Select a layout to add or insert a new slide with the selected layout. You can also delete a slide from your presentation. To delete a slide, select the slide to be deleted. Click Delete in the Slides group of the Home tab. You can also press the Delete key to delete the selected slide. In a presentation, you may also require to insert pictures, clip art images, word table, and other objects. PowerPoint offers you to insert these objects in your presentation to make your presentation more interesting to the viewers. To insert a picture, select the slide in which you want to insert a picture. Click on the Insert tab. Click Picture in the Illustrations group. The Insert Picture dialog box appears. Browse through the folder that contains pictures to be inserted. Select the picture. Click the Insert drop-down menu. Select the Insert option. The selected picture is inserted into the slide. Clip art images or drawings are used to enhance a slideshow. Clip art is collection of graphics files. PowerPoint has a library of clip art. Using clip art in your presentation can help you present a point in its visual form, add humor or make the presentation visually more interesting to the viewers. To add or insert clip art pictures, select the slide in which you want to insert a clip art picture. Click on the Insert tab. Click Clip Art in the Illustrations group. The Clip Art Search dialog box appears. Type a keyword of the clip art in the Search For text box. You can filter your search by using the options in Search In, and results should be list box. Click on the Go button next to the Search For text box. Select a clip art from the search results. The selected clip art picture is inserted into the slide. You can also use a table in your presentation. Using a table of data can convey useful information on a slide. To insert a table, select the slide in which you want to insert a table. Click on the Insert tab. Click the Table drop-down menu. Select the Insert Table option. The Insert Table dialog box appears. Select the number of columns and rows. Click OK to insert the table with selected number of columns and rows. Add text to the table as you desire. Click on any blank area outside the table or an empty area in the slide to deselect the table. PowerPoint also offers you to insert other objects into your presentation. These objects can be bitmap image, graphs or charts, and any other documents such as Word documents and Excel worksheets. To insert an object, select the slide in which you want to insert an object. Click on the Insert tab. Click the Object option. The Insert Object dialog box appears. Select the Create New or Create from File radio button. The Create New option helps you insert a new object, such as a new worksheet or new document into the slide. The Create from File option allows you to browse through and insert an existing document or file into the slide. Click OK. When you create a new worksheet that is embedded as an object in your slide, you can observe that all of the Excel controls and options are now displayed in the ribbon. You can use these options to enter and edit data directly into this new worksheet. When you insert an object, be it picture, document or table, You need to resize and scale it to best fit in the slide. When you click on the object, the resize handles appear at the corners of the object. These handles enable you to resize the object in 2 dimensions. When you click on any of the resize handles, you can change the height or width of the object by dragging the handle. You can also scale an object. Scaling helps you to specify an object size by percentage. You can also use the format or design option that is available when you select the object to modify the size and style of the object. Let's see how to insert a slide, insert a clip art picture, add sound, and insert an existing Word document into the slide. To insert a slide, select the slide after which you want to insert the slide. Click on the Home tab. Click on the New Slide option. A new slide is inserted after the selected slide. To insert a clip art picture, select the slide in which you want to insert clip art picture. Click on the Insert tab. Click the Clip Art option. Type the picture name or the keyword in the Search for text box. Click on the Go button. Select the picture of tiger displayed as the search result. The selected clip art is inserted into the slide. To add sound to the slide, click on the Insert tab. Click on the Sound drop-down menu. Select Sound from Clip Organizer. Select a type of sound clip from the displayed list. The Microsoft Office PowerPoint dialog box appears. Click on the Automatically button. The selected sound clip is inserted. The sound clip is played when the slideshow is launched. To insert an existing Word document into the slide, click on the Insert tab. Click on the Object option. Click on the Create from File Radio button. Click on the Browse button. Browse through the folder and select the document. Click OK to close the Browse dialog box. Click OK on the Insert Object dialog box. The selected document is inserted into the slide. To summarize, let's see the steps below to insert a slide, insert a clip art picture, add sound, and insert an existing Word document into the slide. Step 1. Select the slide. Step 2. Click on the Home tab. Step 3. Click on the New Slide option. Step 4. Click on the Insert tab. Step 5. Click the Clip Art option. Step 6. Type the picture name or the keyword in the Search for text box. Step 7. Click on the Go button. Step 8. Select the picture. Step 9. Click on the Insert tab. Step 10. Click on the Sound drop-down menu. Step 11. Select Sound from Clip Organizer. Step 12. Select a type of sound clip from the displayed list. Step 13. Click on the Automatically button. Step 14. Click on the Insert tab. Step 15. Click on the Object option. Step 16. Click on the Create from File Radio button. Step 17. Click on the Browse button. Step 18. Browse through the folder and select the document. Step 19. Click OK to close the Browse dialog box. Step 20. Click OK on the Insert Object dialog box. Let's summarize what we have discussed in this topic. PowerPoint is a presentation software or program and is a part of the Microsoft Office package. Using presentation, we can present information or data to our audience in a more interesting and eye-catching way. A PowerPoint presentation contains many slides. A slide in PowerPoint is like a page in a Word document or a worksheet in an Excel workbook. PowerPoint offers you to insert pictures, clip art images, word table, and other objects in your presentation to make your presentation more interesting to the viewers. PowerPoint also offers you to insert other objects into your presentation. These objects can be bitmap image, graphs or charts, and any other documents such as Word documents and Excel worksheets. Viewing a presentation. In the last session, we learnt how to make a PowerPoint presentation. In this session, we learn how to view a presentation. We'll also learn how to run slideshow. PowerPoint offers several ways to view a presentation. Each view is designed for a different purpose. The Presentation Views group in the View tab displays various views as displayed on the screen. Click each view to learn about it. You can display a presentation as an on-screen slideshow, as 35 mm slides, as overheads, or as printout. You can also specify other setup properties, such as page setup for notes. A slide consists of a documentation area that is normally divided into title and subtitle parts. Both these parts contain placeholders. A faint dotted line appears around each placeholder. To specify presentation setup, click on the Design tab. Click the Page Setup option in the Page Setup group. The Page Setup dialog box appears. Select an appropriate size for the slide from the Slide Size drop-down menu. Select the orientation of the slides, notes, handouts, and outline from the Orientation section. Click OK to apply the setup. After setting up your presentation, you can print slides and handouts. To print a presentation, click on the Office button. Point the mouse to the Print option. Select the Print option. The Print dialog box appears. Select a printer from the Name drop-down menu in the Printer section. Select the Print range from the Print range section. You can print the entire presentation in one go or print only the current slide or part of the slide. You can also print specific slides by selecting the Slides radio button and by entering slide numbers in the text box next to the Slides radio button. Select an appropriate option from the Print What drop-down menu. It allows you to select slides, handouts, notes, pages, or outline view to print. Click OK to print the desired part of the presentation. Animations enhance your presentations visually. You can provide animations to the text and visuals in the slide. You can also provide transition to the slides. Animation helps you set how the text or visuals in the slide would appear in the presentation. It also helps you set the appearance or transition of slides in the presentation. To set animations to the text or visuals, you need to set the presentation in normal view. Select the text or the visual that you want to animate. Click on the Animations tab. Click on the Animate drop-down menu in the Animations group. Select an animation from the list. The animation is set for the selected text or visual. PowerPoint provides a quick preview of the animation. To see the preview again, click on the Preview option in the Animations tab. To set a transition to a slide, select the slide. Click on the Animations tab. Select a transition from the Transition to this slide group. Click on the Transition Sound drop-down and select a sound from the list to provide sound effect to the transition of the slide. Click on the Transition Speed drop-down menu and select the slide transition speed as slow, medium, or fast. Check an option in the Advanced Slide section
to set how the presentation moves to the next slide. You can set certain number of seconds after which the presentation moves to the next slide. Save the presentation to apply the changes. Once you have created a presentation and defined the animation and transition to it, you are ready to show it. Use slideshow to display your presentation to the viewers. Before you start slideshow, you need to set up the slideshow. To set up slideshow, click on the Slideshow tab. Click on the Setup Slideshow option in the Setup group. The Setup Show dialog box appears. Click on one of the options in the Show Type section. Select either the Presented by a Speaker or Full Screen or the Browsed at a Kiosk Full Screen option. If you select the Browsed by an Individual Window option, the slides are shown in a window with an option to have scroll bar. Select an option in the Show Slides section to set the slides to be displayed in slideshow. Check options in the Show Options section that you want to use in the slideshow. For a continuously looped presentation, check the Loop Continuously Until Escape option. If you do not want to use the narration and animations while running the slideshow, check Show Without Narration and Show Without Animation checkboxes. Click on one of the options in the Advanced Slides section to set how you want the slides to advance in the slideshow. Click on the Using Timings if present option if you have set timings in the slides. Click OK to save the slideshow setup. You can automate a slideshow where slides advance automatically during the presentation. You can set slide timings as you rehearse a presentation. To automate a slideshow, click on the Slideshow tab. Select the Rehearse Timings option in the Setup group. The slideshow begins with the Rehearsal dialog box displayed on screen. Click on the next arrow button when you are ready to move to the next slide. You can also navigate to the next slide using the arrow key on the keyboard. Repeat step 3 until all the slides are shown. A message box displaying the information about the total time for the slideshow appears. Click Yes to keep the new slide timings in your slideshow, or No to ignore the new slide timings. Now, you can run the slideshow. If you want to run the slideshow from a selected slide, click on the From Current Slide option in the Start Slideshow group in the Slideshow tab. To run the slideshow, either click on the Slideshow button on the right on the status bar or press the function F5 key. The slideshow starts from the first slide. Let's see how to add animation to the text, set slide transition, and start slideshow of the presentation. Set the presentation in normal view. Select the text or the visual that you want to animate. Click on the Animations tab. Click on the Animate drop-down menu in the Animations group. Select an animation from the list. To set a transition to a slide, select the slide. Click on the Animations tab. Select a transition from the Transition to this slide group. Click on the Transition Speed drop-down menu and select Medium. Check the Automatically After option and set the time as 0:1 second in the Advanced Slide section. Save the presentation to apply the changes. Click on the Slideshow button on the status bar.
Let's summarize the steps to add animation to the text, set slide transition, and start slideshow of the presentation. Step 1. Set the presentation in normal view. Step 2. Select the text or the visual that you want to animate. Step 3. Click on the Animations tab. Step 4. Click on the Animate drop-down menu in the Animations group. Step 5. Select an animation from the list. Step 6. Select the slide. Step 7. Click on the Animations tab. Step 8. Select a transition from the Transition to this slide group. Step 9. Click on the Transition Speed drop-down menu and select Medium. Step 10. Check the Automatically After option and set the time as 0, 1 second in the Advanced Slide section. Step 11. Save the presentation to apply the changes. Step 12. Click on the Slideshow button on the status bar. Let's summarize what we have discussed in this topic. PowerPoint offers several ways to view a presentation. These are Normal, Slide Sorter, Notes Pages, and Slideshow. A presentation can be displayed as an on-screen slideshow, as 35 mm slides, as overheads, or as printout. Animations help provide animation to the appearance of text and visuals in the slide. The slideshow view gives the full screen view of the slide. In this view, the PowerPoint window is not visible. You can automate a slideshow where slides advance automatically during the presentation.
Hello, Bhaiya. What are you doing?
Oh, when did you come? I'm checking my college exam results.
What? Can you check your exam results sitting right here at home? How is it possible? We have to go to school to check our exam results.
My dear sister, it's all possible because of the internet. Our college has published the results over the college website and I can see it from here.
I'll learn all about it later. But first tell me, what is your result? I can't wait anymore.
Okay. I've passed the examination with distinction.
Wow, that's great, Bhaiya. Congratulations. Let me tell this to all in the village. I'll also tell them that you have got this news from the internet.
Thanks, Chetna. And yes, come soon.
Bhaiya, all are very happy for you. They are also curious to know about the internet. I too have heard about the internet so many times, but don't know much about it.
Don't worry, my sister. I'll tell you all about the internet. Let's learn about the internet. After completing this module, you will be able to explain the applications of internet, describe types of internet connections, identify internet resources, use search engines. Before we discuss about the applications of the internet, let's understand what the internet is. The internet is a global network of computer networks that connects millions of computers worldwide. The internet allows people to communicate and exchange information or data with people all around the world. When you send messages over the internet, it can reach any part of the world in just a few seconds. The internet also helps you to get the latest information on railway reservation, weather, and current affairs. You can use internet to buy and sell products, pay bills, and perform transactions with your bank accounts. The internet helps us get information on almost everything around us. In addition, the internet helps you exchange messages using email, transfer information and files, browse through information on any topic, communicate in real time with others connected to the internet using chat, search databases of government, individuals, and organizations, display information about your business and organization. The internet is a repository of valuable information and knowledge on varied subject matter. It is not owned or controlled by any individual, but is driven by its users. A vast array of information and services available in the Internet are accessed and shared using World Wide Web or WWW. The World Wide Web or WWW, or simply web, refers to a way or method of accessing and sharing information over the Internet. Many people use the terms WWW or the web and the Internet synonymously, but they are technically two different terms. The Internet connects multiple computers and forms a network on which a computer can communicate with another computer. However, the web is a way of accessing and sharing information over the Internet by using web browsers. There are various components associated with WWW or web, as displayed on the screen. Click each component to know more about it. Now you know that you need a web browser to access and share information over the Internet. So, let's learn about using a web browser such as Internet Explorer. Before you start using Internet Explorer, let's run or start Internet Explorer and know its window. To run Internet Explorer, click on the Start button. Point the mouse to All Programs. Click on Internet Explorer. The Windows Internet Explorer window appears. Look at the window. It is divided into Title Bar, Address Bar, Menu Bar, Web Page Area, and Status Bar. The Title Bar displays the name of web page and the name of web browser. The Title Bar contains the three window buttons: Minimize, Restore Down or Maximize, and Close. Below the Title Bar is Address Bar. You type the URL or web address of the website that you wish to browse. The Address Bar contains Go or Refresh and Stop buttons. The first time you type a web address, a Go button is displayed, which converts into Refresh button once the page is loaded. The Go button helps you load a web page or website. The Refresh button helps reload the web page. The Stop button stops any current operations by Internet Explorer. To the left of the Address Bar, there are Back and Forward buttons. These buttons help navigate to the previous and the next web page or website that was visited recently. The Menu Bar contains various menu options such as File, Edit, View, Favorites, Tools, and Help. The File menu provides options to open a new tab, window, or session. It also helps you to save, print, and send a web page. The Edit menu helps you copy the selected text or image and paste them into another application, such as MS Paint, MS Word, or PowerPoint. The View menu provides options to customize view of toolbars, status bar, Explorer bar, text size, and window. The Favorites menu helps you save sites that you visit frequently and later access those saved URLs with an ease. The Tools menu provides options to manage your browsing sessions. The Help menu helps you get any kind of help in using Internet Explorer. Web Page Area is the area where a website or web page is displayed. The Status bar displays the progress and status of a web page as waiting, loading, or done. The Internet is a repository of valuable information and knowledge on varied subject matter. It is not owned or controlled by any individual, but is driven by its users. A vast array of information and services available in the Internet are accessed and shared using World Wide Web or WWW. The World Wide Web or WWW, or simply web, refers to a way or method of accessing and sharing information over the Internet. Many people use the terms WWW or the web and the Internet synonymously, but they are technically two different terms. The Internet connects multiple computers and forms a network on which a computer can communicate with another computer. However, The web is a way of accessing and sharing information over the internet by using web browsers. There are various components associated with www or web, as displayed on the screen. Click each component to know more about it. Now we know how to use a web browser to access a website or a web page using the URL of the website. What if you do not know the URL or the web address of the website that contains the information that you want to access? You need to search the information or the website using a search engine. The search engine, or SEs, are websites whose purpose is to find websites that contain the information that a user is looking for but does not know the specific address of that website. Some of the commonly used search engines are Google, Yahoo, MSN, Alta Vista, Netscape, and AOL. Google is the most popular search engine. The search engines use electronic devices called robots or spiders. They run around the internet, including the World Wide Web, to search for the requested information. Different search engines use different methods of searching, and they search different sections of web pages as per the keywords by searching web pages titles, URL, entire text of the web page. There are different types of search engines, such as multi or meta search engines and directory. Multi or meta search engines employ more than one individual search engines to find your keywords. Google, Bing, and Mama are the finest examples of meta search engines. Directory search engines use a directory of websites that are manually examined and categorized as per the information they contain. Yahoo is an example of a directory search engine. To use a search engine, browse the web page of the search engine, such as http://www.google.com. The displayed web page displays a search box in which you can type the keywords related to the information that you are looking for. You always need to check that the blinking cursor point is in the area of the search text box. If not, you should take the cursor inside the search text box, click and type the keywords. Then click on the search button or press enter. Results of the search are shown as a list of results. These results may include information in web pages, images, and other types of files, such as video. An effective and relevant search on search engines can help you in finding right information. To perform an effective search,
Follow the 3-step procedure. Identify your concepts. Make a list of search terms for each concept. Specify the logical relationships among your search terms using Boolean logic, and, or, and not. Let's summarize what we have discussed in this topic. The Internet is a global network of computer networks that connects millions of computers worldwide. The Internet allows people to communicate and exchange information or data with people all around the world. You need 3 basic elements to access the Internet using a computer: modem, Internet service provider, and browser. There are 4 different types of Internet connections available. These are dial-up, Integrated Services Digital Network or ISDN, Direct Internet Access, and Digital Subscriber Line or DSL. The World Wide Web or WWW, or simply web, refers to a way or method of accessing and sharing information over the Internet. The search engine or SEs are websites whose purpose is to find websites that contain the information that a user is looking for but doesn't have the specific address of that website.